Hi, this is Lex Paulson of the School of Collective Intelligence. Now, when you hear the words vision exercise, you probably think of a process where a group comes together, agrees on some goals, and simply gets to work. Well, Vision 2030 is not your typical vision exercise. As of today, UM6P is a community of nearly 10,000 researchers, students, and staff, not to mention our many partners and allies. How do all 10,000 of us build a shared identity in which each of us can see ourselves? How do we create norms and ways of working that bring us together? How do we choose common ambitions across departments and take practical steps together to achieve them? These are the challenges that led our president, Hisham Al-Habti, to create Vision 2030. Rather than a top-down approach or a one-time planning session, Vision 2030 is an ongoing collaborative process that involves the entire community in learning and taking action. We started in 2023 by asking the community what makes UM6P unique. What are the key moments in our history that define who we are? So we held dialogues with more than 200 members of the community who helped create a story of us based on three core values: our spirit of daring and ambition, our sense of responsibility for Morocco and Africa, and our culture of diversity, breaking silos and enabling new collaborations. In our first Crowd Wisdom Day in May 2023, we came together to identify a common vision of what we want to achieve for 2030, organized around three main themes: research, education, student life, and entrepreneurship. Using a collective intelligence platform called the Deliberatorium, we collected more than 700 ideas and more than 3,000 comments and ratings over the spring and summer. We began identifying our university's highest priority goals, as well as our must-win battles. Some of these included improving integration of international students, promoting open access research, and strengthening career development for our staff. And you can see the full list in our Year 1 report by scanning the QR code here. No single department can tackle these challenges alone. So, starting in early 2024, we trained 60 Vision 2030 facilitators, volunteers from each UM6P department, to lead solutions workshops on some of these high priority concerns identified in Year 1. Based on these workshops and on our second Crowd Wisdom Day this spring, facilitators are leading experiment teams to design new approaches to these common university-wide problems. You can see a list here, and we invite you to join an experiment team and contribute your ideas. This year, we are also sharpening our vision for what we want to achieve in 2030. In dialogues this summer, nearly 100 students, researchers, and staff created a first draft of three meta-visions for our university. For research, here's the meta-vision. UM6P's vision for 2030 is to serve with accelerating impact the economic, social, and environmental development of Morocco and Africa through state-of-the-art research. For education and student life, UM6P's vision for 2030 is to equip each of its students with the technical and human competencies, the learning environment, and the interpersonal connections needed to flourish in their careers and practice leadership in their communities. And for entrepreneurship, UM6P's vision for 2030 is to host the largest, most powerful startup campus and community in Africa, transforming knowledge into economic value. Now we need your feedback in order to improve and validate these meta-visions in time for the President's Town Hall. Please take a moment in this survey to tell us what you think of the meta-vision you see in front of you and how we should measure our progress towards these goals. To join an experiment team or become a Vision 2030 facilitator, please just send us a note at vision2030@um6p.ma. Thanks for helping to bring our collective intelligence to life.